When I think upon your goodness and your faithfulness each day, I'm convinced it's not because I am worthy to receive the kind of love that you give, but I'm grateful for your mercy. And I'm grateful for your grace, and because of how you poured out yourself, I have come to sing this song.
This is Tomorrow's People, a production of the Liberia Media for Democratic Initiatives. Tomorrow's People is here today on the final day for year 2 and the first day for year 3. Ladies and gentlemen, Liberia Media for Democratic Initiative, under the auspices of Tomorrow's People today, presents this all-important grand finals. Kindly rise as we welcome the playing schools here today. LMDI in partnership with Youth Movement for Collective Action, with support from the Liberia Bank for Development and Investment and Liberia Ghana Missions, I have the honor, ladies and gentlemen, so welcome for praising no other but all the way from the dead end of Liberia, the county that border with Ivory Coast, Harper City, Maryland County. Ladies and gentlemen, Our Lady of Fatima High School. You're not clapping. You're not clapping.
And I'm grateful for your grace, and because of how you poured out yourself.
Our Lady of Fatima had to beat 5 schools in the region, all of them from Eastern County. They stood number 1. But first, they had to fight in their county, winning all 11 schools, standing as number 1. You're not clapping for them. I have the honor to, ladies and gentlemen, from the central region of Liberia, after defeating Nima County, Lofa County, no other but Bun County, LMDI All, United Methodist School. All the Methodist School representing the Methodist here today. LMDI All.
Who am I to worship you, Lord?
LMDI All had to fight about 9 schools in Bun County. Had to fight 3 counties. They're here today. Ladies and gentlemen, it is also my honor. The race from Maserati was a tougher race. The schools here are many, but one of the schools stood out among all. She's no other but Rex Institute. Rex Institute. All about the school and the race. Rex Institute. Rex Institute had to challenge the schools here in Maserati, defeated them, went to the west, defeated the counters, came back here and went to the central, the open counters, defeated and come back here and representing Maserati as number 1. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my honor now. The battle was between Rex and another school from Maserati County. Because of the format of the program, there has to be 2 winners. Permit me now to call yet another Catholic school, no other but Shelley Coma Catholic School. Shelley Coma. Coming second in Maserati. Today, ladies and gentlemen, as we open year 3, 2 schools, because of the high performances, have been selected as the 2 schools to open year 3. Permit me now, ladies and gentlemen, to welcome no other but one of the newest on the block, Noah's Ark. Noah's Ark. shall all remain standing in full attention as we sing together aloud our national song, the national anthem of Liberia. Sing along very loudly. Who's dropping? Say money, say money, say money, say money, say money. Stop. Audience, you can please have your seats. I'd like to welcome ELTV and ELBC, KMTV, Real TV. We'd like to say to all of you, welcome. Today, if you're listening by way of radio, we'd like to say the kids are here from different counties and they're here to quit. Before I proceed, may I now welcome Pastor and Mother Genevieve to please come up the podium and take their official seat. They're from the Victory Life Ministry. And we'd also like to welcome former presidential candidate Honorable McDonald Wenzel. Can you give him a big hand of applause? Thank you very much. At this stage, the non-playing schools, the first match will be the opening of year 3. So Teebey will take on Noah's Ark. So all other schools move back into position and Teebey and Noah's Ark remain standing. Follow my order of moving back. Follow my order of moving back, or else a -5 awaits you. Today we will be introducing a different kind of scoreboard. The director John Cully will talk more about that. The belt system we're using is a champion belt. Nobody gonna recognize it, will recognize itself. Many of them built to stop other people from ringing and only focus on the first ring. At this stage, we now ask the two teams up here to do the friendship handshake, and you move up here to me for the opening match. Noah's Ark lead the process. Pass behind them. Take your seat on the right. Take the seat on the right. On the right. Noah's Ark, 4 players take the seat on the right. Teebey on the left. We at this stage want to thank the community-based program that saw more than 60 high schools quiz while we were trying to complete the Southeast and the regional competition. That interaction brought about 35 qualifying schools now ready to enter the LMDI radio program. Now, we too have challenges in making sure that you understand the rules of the competition. So, right after Director John Cully formally welcome all of our guests and introduce the year end, we'll be admitting more than 35 schools into the LMDI radio program. I want you now to give a big hand of applause as we welcome Director John Cully.
All right, thank you. Today will be a minus 50 if we hear noise from any side. This is the grand final, and so there will be no mercy on anybody. So 2.5 years ago, we began this journey that we thought out to be a movement to change our country, at least from our perspective. We then thought that this was the business that would help the government, and so we joined it. Ever since, we've gone to every county in Liberia, and we are not joking, every county. We sat there and brought to you games across the country. We have a partner network of 45 radio and TV stations working with us. And your kids hear themselves weekly across Liberia. We are happy to report to you that this is contributing to the studious efforts of your children. We are doing this with little or no support, but we are inclined to know that as Liberians, we are contributing. At least my wife, Nehu, who may be in the crowd or has not come yet, agreed graciously for us to spend some of the money that we should be keeping for our old age on this. Every year, we are spending about $100,000 US. This is serious business. We have just come from the southeast, touring all the counties in very difficult terrain. We are obligated to doing this. We've come to year 2 and to open year 3. As long as God blesses us, we will continue to do this. And the business is for you to be able to learn. Since we can't go to classroom, we want to help you to grow. And this is our way. We don't have any money. Some of the schools fail to come to the regional in Grand Jordan, such as Grand Sets, PG Wallow in Grand Cru County, because we did not have money and they did not have money to come. They therefore forfeited what they had to do this. When we went to the southeast, we promised the students that we would try and get President Weah or his wife here to report to you. We did our best. We made all and every effort to get them here, but you can understand that President and Mrs. Weah are just beginning their journey to governance in Liberia. They therefore could not come. We look in the future as we launch the all-girls quizzing that Mrs. Weah will come. Our leaders must join us in this. We know it's contributing. We know that it has a value, and we should support this initiative. We'd like to say welcome to all of our people who've come here on the platform. Mr. Wento, McDonald, our friend. We stay engaged with people. When we ran the Ducal debates, we don't do cosmetic things, which again was all our money Wento was one of the people. And so we called Mr. Wento to come and talk to you today, as much as we did to Mrs. Weah and Mr. Weah. He's joined us graciously here today. Thank you for coming. The head of the West African Examinations Council, Bill Boto, is a partner. We have signed an agreement to help them. They help us to go around the country and tell you about WIAC and its work. And you are a witness. We have been able to tell you what WAS is. You don't have fear again. We are happy to report that. Thanks to Urias. Let me get his name there, some paper there. Urias Brooks and his U movement have joined us today for this event. They are providing the trophy. They are providing some of the things here today in terms of water and all like that. In year one, we had John B.S. Davis and his team at LBDI. They helped them. Since then, well, they may be going out of money, so they are not helping at this time. We got no 1 cent to begin year 3, but we will enter year 3. We have an obligation to the children. We want to say thanks to all of you who have come. Watch your children play. When you lose, come back in year 3. Do not play out any violence here because it won't work. You know us. We got system in place. There is an electronic scorekeeper there that will work in line with you. You will communicate with that. There is also a signal there that will cut you off in time preparation for your game. So ladies and gentlemen, it's time to play. We also call the Ministry of Education, and we hope they will be here. We're helping them to do their job. We hope they won't behave like the old people. Let them join us. We're spending our money. We're helping you, we're helping us, and we're happy to do it. Just come and join us to do it. That's all we're asking for. So we hold Latim Dathong, or his boss, Professor Sonny, will come. I hope they are listening today. We are on ELBC Live. We are on Truth FM. We are on KMTV. So, and our partners across Liberia will join us tomorrow to carry your game. So you got maximum publicity. Thank you for coming. Play, play, and play. Study, study, and study. Year 3.
Thank you, John. Thank you so much. The scoreboard reads Noah's Ark 0, Teebey Memorial 0, and the margin is at the origin. Ladies and gentlemen, they know the roots. I will not repeat, but while answering my question, do not say Mr. Moderator. Do not say 4 points. We begin. But first, let me now turn to Teebey Memorial. You have 30 seconds to introduce your playing team.
Introducing the boys of the Hawk Kingdom, I have in studio student Reggie Turbot,
student Mohammed Ali Kone Jr.,
student Rashidu Diallo. I'm Sifas A. Norwin Jr. as captain. I submit.
Beautiful. We now turn to Noah's Ark. 30 seconds. Introduce your playing team.
Before I introduce my team, I would like to recognize the veteran coach of the Somala draft, Fasco Menko Gao. Introducing my team today, I brought with me this foreign scholar who can briefly introduce themselves.
Yusu M. Fufama is my binomial nomenclature.
Student Inadia. Student Winatia Gala. Mark Anthony Peva is my nomenclature. I pause.
Ladies and gentlemen, who's moving? That's very low. Who's moving? And who's dropping? We're about to determine that. Teebey Memorial, test your boozles on my instruction. 1, 2, 3, 4. Mr. Captain, is everything okay?
Yes.
Is everything all right?
Absolutely.
Are you sure about that?
Yes.
Thank you very much. We now go to Noah's Ark. Test your boozles on my instruction. 1, 2, 3, 4. Mr. Captain, is everything okay?
Absolutely.
Is everything all right?
Exactly.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah.
No, your mark is very low. Tano, can you step that mark up? I will go over you again. Noah's Ark. Test the boozers on my instruction. 1, 2, 3, 4. Mr. Captain, is everything okay?
Yeah.
Is everything all right?
Exactly.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah.
Question number 1, category language arts. Today, my co-judges judges are the following. On my far right, Mr. Festus Friday. Next to him is Mr. Fasu Fode. And next is our own old man. Next is Mr. Abraham Peter Colley. On my immediate left is Mr. Harry Borry from Bombing County. Mark Tingbe, my co-moderator. And Mr. Ramses Adesco, another of the moderator. Language art, question number 1. An exclamatory speech to a person or thing. Complete my question. Noah's Ark.
An exclamatory speech to a person or thing that is absent or a person that is dead is referred to as
Let me
what?
hear your answer.
Apostrophe.
15 points, you're correct. Question number 2. Just before that, today when we get to math and science, the points will be different. Math is carrying a higher point, science is carrying a higher point. Take note of that. We're promoting math and science. Our country must be rebuilt. Question number 2. Identify the sentence used here. This identification must be according to purpose. I must find my watch. Yes, Teebey Memorial.
Declarative sentence.
Wrong. Identify the sentence used. This sentence must be identified according to purpose. I must find my watch.
Imperative sentence.
10 points, you are correct. We now move to question number 3. Who wrote the book Child of Two? Complete my question, Teebey Memorial.
Child of two war.
Your correct answer?
Kofi.
That's wrong. Who wrote the book Child of Two Words? Noah's Ark.
Muko Gateru.
Monko Gatari. 10 points, you're correct. Question number 4. Question number 4. Stay on language art. A descriptive phrase that is used. Complete my question. Noah's Ark.
A descriptive phrase or sometimes an adjective that is used to characterize a person, place, or thing is referred to as
Your
what?
correct answer.
15
points, you are correct. Question number 5, the last to end language arts in this first half. So again, if you're listening by way of EOBC, we'd like to say thank you for tuning in. By way of Truth FM, thank you. Okay, there's a little problem on the score. TV. Just before we go to the last question, just wait. The last question to end language arts in this first half. The everyday speech of a particular, complete my question, Teebey.
The everyday speech of a particular group of people in a specific setting refers to as well.
Let me listen to your answer.
Dalet.
I will take that for 15 points. That does it for language arts. We now visit the scoreboard. Teebey Memorial 15, Noah's Ark 50. The margin is 35 in favor of Noah's Ark. Noah's Ark, who's moving? Question number 1, category general science. The effect of water and carbon dioxide absorbing outgoing infrared radiation, raising a system's temperature. Yes, Noah's Ark
is referred to as well.
Your answer?
The greenhouse effect.
The greenhouse effect. 10 points, you are correct. Question number 2. The nearness of a measurement to its complete my question, Noah's Ark.
To a accepted value.
I take that your answer.
Accuracy.
15 points, you are correct. Question number 3. Question number 3. A reaction in which atoms are added to an unsaturated, complete my question, Noah's Ark.
Atoms are added to an unsaturated hydrocarbon effect as well.
Did you say hydrocarbon? -5. I'm sorry. A reaction in which atoms are added to an unsaturated organic molecules is referred to as what? Teebey Memorial. Your answer?
Oxidation reaction.
You're wrong. The correct answer is addiction. Question number 4. One of the 2 or more different forms of an element. Yes, Noah's Ark.
One of the 2 more different forms of an element is referred to as well.
I will not take that -5. One of the 2 or more different forms of element in the same physical phase is called what? Teebey Memorial.
Asmos.
Wrong. Allotropes. Question number 5. I am both melter and not melter. Complete my question.
I am both meta and not meta. So who am I?
Who are you?
Meta law.
10 points. You are correct. That does it for general science. We now move to category. You only repeated my question. You repeated my question. We proceed. We now move to category social studies. Question number 1. Scoreboard reads Teebey Memorial 25. Noah's Ark 65, the margin is 40 in favor of Noah's Ark. Noah's Ark, who's moving? We now move the category social studies. Question number 1. A Greek word adopted by the Romans to refer to any people who did not adopt the Roman way of life is referred to as what? Noah's Ark.
Let my answer be barbarian.
Barbarian. 10 points. You're correct. Question number 2. The study of the sequence of past events. Yes, Teebey Memorial.
It refers to as what?
I take that your answer.
History.
History. You're wrong. The study of the sequence of past events.
No. Prehistory.
The correct answer is chronology. Question number 3. Question number 3. Social studies. What is the capital city of Afghanistan? Teebey Memorial.
My answer is Kabul.
10 points. You are correct. Question number 3. Question number 4. Stay on social studies. The study of ancient inscriptions. Yes, Noah's Ark.
The study of ancient inscription and the remain of what they are used.
5. The study of ancient inscription is referred to as Teebey Memorial.
Architect.
Wrong. Epigraph. Question number 5, the last to end social studies. In Britain, this was the period from about 2300 to 700 BC. How do you call that period? Yes, Noah's Ark.
Yeah, let my answer be the industrial period.
I will not take that. You're wrong. In Britain, this was the period from 2300 to 700 BC. How do you call that period?
My answer is ancient period.
Wrong. The Bronze Age. That does it for social studies. We now visit the scoreboard. Teebey Memorial 25. Noah's Ark 80. The margin is 55 in favor of Noah's Ark. Noah's Ark, who's moving? Thank you very much. Yes, there's a qualm?
Yes.
Speak.
The school out there, I think it need to be changed because before you can read history, I was having 25.
So,
And my historian answer capital city Kabul for Afghanistan.
and you have not got an addition?
Yeah.
Okay, my judges are taking note. They will inform the school keepers. We now go to category mathematics. Once my judges inform the school keeper, he will adjust the score. Mathematics, question number 1. Simplify. A dial is post. What is the probability of getting 11? Teebey.
My answer is 11 over 6.
Wrong. A dial is toast. I save my breath.
Undefined.
Undefined. I will not take that. The correct answer is 0. Question number 2. So Teebey, my judges have confirmed your score. It's corrected now. Question number 2. Find the conjugate of 2 plus I. Yes. Noah's Ark.
Yes. Let my answer just be 2 minus R.
2 minus R. 10 points. You're correct. Question number 3. Mathematics. Find the complement of x raised to the power 0. Teebey.
Take 89.
I'm sorry that question was read wrongly. I'll read another one. Question number 3. Who is regarded as the father of numbers? Teebey.
Take Rawa recall.
I would not take that. Who is referred to as the father of numbers?
Euclid.
Wrong. Alexander Pythagoras. Question number 4. Find the complement of x degree. Yes, Teebey Memorial.
Yeah, take 90 degree minus x.
You are correct for 10 points. I can accept that. Question number 5. Mathematics. Find the third term of the arithmetic. Find the third term of this arithmetic sequence. 2, minus 4. Noah's Ark.
My answer is minus 2.
Time. Find the third term of this arithmetic sequence. 2, minus 4. Yes, Teebey Memorial.
Take 14.
Wrong. The correct answer is minus 10. That does it for mathematics. We now move into category current events. Current events. Question number 1. A West African country recently, complete my question, Noah's Ark.
A West African country recently conducted their election, to be precise, on March 14, 2018. And so what is the name?
Minus 5. A West African country recently had the election on March 7, 2018. If so, what is the name of that African country? Teebey.
Sierra Leone.
10 points, you're correct. Both teams swap position. Coaches, please interact with your teams. Coaches, interact with your teams. Welcome back. Welcome back. Coaches, thank you very much. Noah's Ark. Any substitution?
Yes.
Introduce the substitute.
My name is Gabriela Pisman Constant.
Welcome to this match.
Emmanuel Nato remain constant.
Welcome to this match. We now move to Teebey Memorial. Any substitution?
Yes.
I am Joseph Segwe Jr.
Welcome to this match. We proceed. Category language arts. Right after this game, we'll listen to the voices of our dignitaries before going to the county, semi, and grand finals. Again, we'd like to thank the Youth Movement for Collective Action, who provide this chauffeur. We'd like to thank Victory Life Ministry, Great Commission, who brought some special gifts for our performing students and schools here today. And we'd like to thank all of you for coming. All right, language arts. Question number 1. Spell correctly the word Synodochi. Noah's Ark.
Synodochi. S-Y-N-E-C-H-O-C.
Wrong. Spell correctly the word Synodochi. Teebey Memorial.
S-Y-N-E-C-D-O-C-H-E.
You're correct for 10 points. Question number 2. Stay on language arts. Question number 2, language arts. The perspective of vantage point. Complete my question, Noah's Ark.
From which a story is score is score
I
1.
take that your answer.
Point of view.
You were correct for 15 points. Question number 3. A scene within a story that interrupts. Complete my question, Teebey.
A scene, a story that interrupts the present action of a plot to relate an event that happened at another time.
Your correct answer.
To the flashback.
15 points, you're correct. Question number 4. The author's use of clues. Complete my question, Noah's Ark.
The author's use of clues or hints to suggest future event in narrative is referred
Your
to
answer.
the foreshadowing.
15 points, you're correct. Question number 5. Question number 5. The contradiction. Complete my question, Teebey Memorial.
The contradiction between what is expected to happen and what is really meant.
The answer.
The irony.
15 points, you are correct. That does it for language arts in this entire game. We now move the category general science. Scobo reads Teebey Memorial 95, Noah's Ark 115. The margin, cameraman, please excuse me a little bit. The margin is 20 points. Noah's Ark, who's moving? Question number 1, category general science. The maximum absolute value. Complete my question, Noah's Ark.
The maximum absolute value of a direction to a specific direction is referred to as what?
You're not clear, -5. The maximum absolute value attained by the disturbance of a wave or by any quantity that varies periodically is referred to as what? Teebey Memorial.
The absolute zero.
Wrong amplitude. Question number 2. A ball emerged in a fluid. Complete my question.
A body emerged in a fluid is equal to the way of the fluid displayed by the object.
I will listen to your answer.
Achieving the principle.
15 points, you are correct. Question number 3. I think the margin is tied. Question number 3. Identify this law. For a given mass, complete my question, Teebey Memorial.
For a given mass of an object and volume, the total pressure of molecule is constant.
Can you repeat that?
For a given mass of an object and a volume, the total molecule of an object remains constant.
-5. Identify this law. For a given mass of a gas at constant temperature, the volume of the gas is inversely proportional to the pressure. Noah's Ark.
Boyle's law.
Boyle's law. 10 points, you are correct. Question number 4. The bending of light. Complete my question, Noah's Ark.
The bending of light around the obstacle of a corner is referred to as what?
Your answer?
Diffraction.
15 points, you are correct. Question number 5. The shortest distance between, complete my question.
The shortest distance between the resisting force and a inertia is referred to as what?
Let me hear you. 15 points, you are correct. That does it for general science. We now move the category social studies. Scobo reads Teebey Memorial 120, Noah's Ark 135. The margin is just 15 in favor of Noah's Ark. Noah's Ark, who's moving? Who's dropping? Question number 1, category social studies. Conflict between the United States.
Conflict between the United States and the Soviet Union during World War II is referred to as what?
I take that your answer.
The Cold War.
15 points, you are correct. Question number 2. Yes, Teebey, you
Please
have one.
allow my historian to address the question.
Address it.
Mr. Moneyrater, according to the mere completion, he said the conflict between the United States and Soviet Union during the World War II and after, and the question to be after the World War II.
Ladies and gentlemen, we will have to subtract your 15 points. And now my judge is actually saying, and I should ask you, which other conflict existed between Soviet Union?
Yes, Mr. Moneyrater. For fact is that the question you read, it was a conflict after World War II, because after World War II, that's the time America and the Soviet Union went into war without the use of guns.
Ladies and gentlemen, my judge said Teebey Memorial is very clear, so the points will travel to Teebey Memorial. 10 points. We proceed. Teebey is 15 points.
Yes, Mr. Moneyrater, my opponent should receive -5.
Opponent, that's the rule. -5. Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, who's moving? Who's dropping? You have to master the rules. We now move to question number. I'm waiting for you to have it quiet. Question number 2. Stay on social studies. What is the official currency? What is the official currency for Austria? Yes, Teebey Memorial.
Yes, Mr. Moneyrater.
-5. What is the official currency for Austria?
Rand.
Say that.
Rand.
Wrong. The correct answer is 0. Question number 3. The first new writing system. Complete my question. Noah's Ark.
The first new writing system which was introduced in Egypt is refers to as well.
Let me listen to your answer.
Yeah, let me answer be hieroglyphy.
Hieroglyphy, I will give you 15 points for that. Question number 4. Question number 4. What is the official language? What is the official language of Burundi? Yes, Noah's Ark.
French.
French, you were correct for 10 points. Last question to end social studies in this entire game. Social studies. The migration region stretching from the Persian Gulf northwest of the Tigris and Euphrates River. Complete my question, Noah's Ark.
It refers to as well.
Let me hear your answer.
The Feta Christian.
The Feta Christian. 10 points, you were correct. That does it for social status. We now move the category mathematics. We have 6 more questions to end this first game. Mathematics. Scoreboard reads Teebey Memorial 125, Noah Ark 165. The margin is 40. Who's moving? Who's dropping? Question number 1. Simplify. 0 factorial. Teebey Memorial. Take 1. 10 points. You are correct. Question number 2. Question number 2. Divide x plus 2 all over 2 minus x. Yes. Noah's Ark.
Yes. My answer here is just x plus 2.
Wrong. Divide.
Save your breath.
I saved my breath.
Undefined.
Undefined. Wrong. The correct answer is minus 1. Question number 3. State the place value for 5 in these numbers. I repeat. State the place value for 5 in these numbers. 21.05. Noah's Ark.
Unit.
Say that.
Unit.
Wrong. State the place value for 5 in these numbers. 21.05. 10. Wrong. 100. Question number 4. Who is referred to as the father of trigonometry? Teebey Memorial.
My answer is John.
Wrong. Who is referred to as the father of trigonometry?
Archimedes.
Wrong. That will remain your research. Question number 5. Polygon with 12 faces. Teebey Memorial.
Polygon with 12 faces. And refer to us what?
Your answer? You. Say that again. You were correct for 10 points. Question. That does it for mathematics. Both teams kindly rise as we find our winner for year 3 opening here today. Current event. Which Liberia business executive presented to all of the winning counties one set? Complete my question, Teebey.
One set of television of DSTV to all of the 15 counties in the Republic of Liberia.
I will listen to your answer. Time. Which Liberian business executive presented to all of the 15 counties a set of DSTV? Noah's Ark.
Yes, take the LBDR.
Wrong. Ladies and gentlemen, it remains your research. Ladies and gentlemen, may I now have the honor to tell Noah's Ark, welcome to year 3. Thank you very much.
And your faithfulness each day.